Welcome back. Today is April 10th, and this wraps week 7 of Let's Get Healthy Together. As a reminder, this is a weekly vlog where I recap the routines and practices that I implemented throughout the week, the goals that I made, the goals that I missed, and really just cover how you can implement new routines and habits that are productive and mindful and really just centering yourself in your life. I think so often we just see the perfect that girl routine, we see the end goal, we see the before and after, and we very rarely see the journey of how do people actually get from point A to point B. And I thought this would be a really great way to share how we go from 0 healthy habits and not super happy, mindful, or healthy to the complete 180 of that. This was a really great week. I started the week off with really low levels of motivation, but I was able to pick things up as the week went on, had a really productive work week, got a lot of my workouts in, found ways to adapt to the routines and goals that I made this week. And I got to see my parents in their beautiful new house, hang out with their dogs, and have a sleepover there, and also had my first bartender shift and passed my bartender exam. So as a weekly recap, my goals that I made this week, I averaged over 8,000 steps a day, which is awesome. Mostly because I've been walking Cali a lot lately, and also when I work at the bar at the restaurant, I am obviously on my feet for 8+ hours for every shift. I passed my bartender exam, so I'm officially a bartender, which is really exciting. This was my first week where I started making tips. Even though I didn't hit all 7 of my workouts, I did hit all of my weightlifting workouts. So this week you'll see that my motivation was pretty low early on in the week, so I actually missed the gym altogether on Monday and Tuesday. So what that required was for me to shift my schedule so that instead of working out upper body on Monday and lower body on Tuesday and then doing cardio on Wednesday, I skipped my cardio day and ended up doing upper body on Wednesday, lower body on Thursday, upper body on Friday, lower body on Saturday. And now that today is Sunday, we're back onto the normal routine cadence. My goal is obviously to make sure that this new job doesn't completely impact all of these other goals that I've had and routines that I've successfully established. So I'm hopeful that in this second week with my new work routine, I'm able to find something a little bit more sustainable. I also lost another 1.5% of my body weight. So I've now lost 8% of my body weight in the last 7 weeks, and I'm super happy with that number. I can't wait to see how things continue and progress. And at the end, I will show you a before and after of sorts. Obviously, if you've been watching week over week, you're familiar with what I look like and the routines that I've done, but I think it's helpful too to have those pinpoints so that you can see the progress, because sometimes it gets hard to see it on a daily basis. I also successfully did my evening skincare every single night this week, even when I spent the night at my parents' house. I missed my AM skincare one day this week, and that was on Monday. I was so exhausted from work on Sunday night and staying up late editing that I just was not able to meet that goal. So I was really bummed about that, but still was able to hit the other 6 days of the week. I only worked out 4 times this week. That's because on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I was so exhausted from work and really struggled to make working out a priority. So by Wednesday, I was really hitting the ground running, trying to make sure that I got back on my routine. I think it's okay sometimes to allow your habits to slip up here and there. You can't always expect that you'll be perfect, but what matters most is how you respond moving forward. I slept really poorly on Sunday and last night, which was Saturday of this week. It's just really hard for me sometimes when I am working and I'm trying to hit all these other deadlines. Obviously, filming is also really time consuming. Filming, editing, being prepared for a Monday drop when you work on a Sunday is kind of hard. So I need to be a little bit more mindful with how I'm spending my downtime and making sure that I'm productive with that downtime, doing things such as editing midweek in order to allow for better sleep habits, better relaxation on the actual Sunday nights or on the nights that I'm working. I did drink this week. On Friday, again, I went and saw my family and went to my parents' new house, and we had champagne to celebrate their new house. I honestly don't feel guilty about drinking. I felt guilty last time I drank, which was 2 weeks ago. I didn't feel guilty this time. It was one of those things where I felt like I could just enjoy it and it didn't have to be anything. I definitely don't want to be incorporating it back in my life on a regular basis, but I think it's nice to have some relaxation around rules when it comes to that. I don't need to be 100% sober. That's not necessarily what this journey is about. It's more about figuring out how alcohol fits in my life, and I think that every now and then is going to be okay. That might change. I also barely read this week, and last week my goal was to make sure that I finished my Quit Like a Woman book and started a new finance book, and I did neither of those things. Before we get into the week, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video if you find any value in it. I hope that you do. I have been really enjoying making these videos, and as much as it's fun to make them for myself and I feel like it's been super therapeutic, I also want to be helping other people. So if there's any tips that you glean from this or any information that you want me to dive into, definitely share this video and let me know. All right, so that's the high-level recap of week 7. Let's get into it. This is my work outfit. First of all, the button doesn't close because my hips are too wide. And I bought a boy's shirt. Can't say this is an outfit I'm gonna be rocking for fun. Definitely not. Okay, so it's 11:30 on Sunday and I am crawling into bed, getting ready for sleep, ready to hopefully have a great Monday. I don't have restaurant tomorrow, so I will just be focusing on doing a great job at my day job. And I tried to edit as much of the video that's supposed to launch tomorrow as possible, but last week I stayed up until pretty late, so I don't want to do that again. I want to make sure I'm getting good sleep, and if the video has to be a day late, the video has to be a day late. I guess by now you already know whether it was late or not. Happy Monday. Today is Monday, April 4th, and I woke up pretty stressed out. Like literally as soon as I woke up, I went on my computer and checked on work. As I mentioned last week, I have a really important deliverable that occurred last week and lasts for the entire month of April. So I've just been feeling a little bit stressed out about that. I did not have time this morning to meditate or to work out, so I'm gonna meditate now, finally eat something. It is 2 o'clock, so it's a little late, but I'm ready to eat and gonna take a little break from my computer and hopefully kind of just settle, relax a little bit more. Happy Tuesday. I have been really unmotivated. I skipped the gym yesterday altogether. I skipped the gym this morning. I was gonna go at lunch, but I didn't. Now it's 2:30 and I know I need to go, so I'm planning to go tonight, but I also need to go to the grocery store and I just have all these other things I need to do as well before work tomorrow because I have my final training shift tomorrow as the bartender before like officially becoming a bartender. So hopeful that I get a burst of energy, but one day at a time. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 6th, and I finally made it to the gym, thank God. I have missed my Monday upper body and my Tuesday lower body, so today's normally just my cardio day, so I decided to just shift everything over. So today I did my upper body, tomorrow I'll do lower body, Friday I will do my cardio, and then on the weekend I'll finish the rest of my lifts, which are normally just cardio days. I have my final training shift tonight at the restaurant. Assuming that I pass my test, I will become an official bartender making tips. So fingers crossed, wish me luck. I'll let you guys know how that goes. There's like, I think 7 cocktails that I have to memorize, and I'm pretty close. I've got like maybe 2 that I don't have every single thing down, but I feel like I'm in a good spot for that test. To prep myself today for what is bound to be a long and busy day, I'm gonna have that spaghetti again for lunch, just super simple and easy so I don't have to take any time to cook today. And I also bought some bread, some bananas, so I've got lots of things that I can just really quickly and easily snack on, which should help keep me a little bit more sustained throughout the day before I actually head to work this evening. And now it's time to make a cup of coffee that I desperately need. It's Friday at 2:30 and I've been having a really productive day so far. Had a great upper body workout this morning and I'm just really ready for a good weekend. I know it won't necessarily be relaxing. I do work on both Saturday and Sunday, but I'm really looking forward to it. I think I'm starting to get into the groove and just feel a lot better about kind of what's to come for that. I also wanted to share that after I posted my videos on my Instagram page, a friend of mine reached out with a book that she wanted to offer to send to me, and I just got it today. It's called Soul Therapy, and it's actually got a bunch of different journal prompts in it to kind of help you explore yourself a little bit more and really just dive into more healing and self-reflection. So I'm super excited and grateful that she sent this book to me. I'm looking forward to using this journal in my daily meditations and practices, and we'll keep you updated on interesting prompts and how it goes incorporating journaling into my daily life. Callie and I are heading to see my parents in a little bit, so we'll be going to their house for the first time. I'm really excited to see their new place. We'll be having a pretty relaxed night there. But before then, I'm gonna have a big bowl of yogurt because I'm definitely hungry and ready for a bite. Hi, it's a Saturday afternoon and I'm going to go to the gym soon, but first I wanted to make sure that I squeeze in some time for a meditation and for the first page of my journaling. So I'm going to do that now, then I'll head to the gym, come home, and then get ready for my first official shift as a bartender. Alrighty, week 7 complete. I hope that you enjoyed seeing how this week went. I feel pretty rejuvenated and tired at the same time. I'm not entirely sure how that's possible, but it kind of feels like a mix of feeling like I've been really productive, really on top of my things, found motivation where there wasn't any at times, but also, was able to carve out time for mindfulness, for rest, for relaxation, for family time. So I'm really pleased with how this week went. In order to meet my read goal, I'm going to establish a 20-page a day routine, and I'm going to make sure that that's done every night before I go to bed. I think one of my problems with reading is that, again, it kind of comes and goes based on my mood at the time, and it's not necessarily a goal that I'm trying to hit. It's not necessarily today I'm going to read this many chapters. So what I want to do now is say 20 pages a night, which really is nothing, right? I mean, 20 pages a day, I think they say it's like 2 minutes on average for 1 page of reading. And I would imagine I'm an average reader, I hope. So I'm going to say that's about a 45-minute read of 20 pages per night. If I don't have 45 minutes a day to read, either in the morning, at night, at lunch, at some point, then there's something else that I'm wasting my time with, because as you see, I'm able to put so many other things into my day. I really think that there's time to read 20 pages a day. I also want to get smarter about my hair care, and today's the last day of the Sephora sale, so I'm debating if I want to buy any new products specific to hair care. But I do feel like my hair I've always had really thin hair. I think it's also just being a blonde, a natural blonde. You tend to have that finer, thinner hair that lifts really easily. But I want it to be thicker, healthier. I want to wash it less. So I'm going to do a little bit of research this week on how to take all of the benefits that I've been doing to my skincare routine and how great my skin's been looking, and find ways to do that with my hair as well. Also, on Tuesday of this week will be my first bartender paycheck. It won't include tips, but I'm still planning on sharing with you how much I made, exactly what I plan to do with that money, because I want to be prioritizing paying off my credit card bills with all of my bartender dollars, and so that's the goal here. Last thing, I know I promised this at the beginning of the video, I wanted to share kind of a before and after of my body from when we started this journey to present day. So this first clip is going to be of me in February. This was taken on February 3rd. This next clip is from this week. So this was taken on Friday, the 8th of April. And you can just see, even in my face, how much weight I've lost and how much more toned I've become. And I'm super, super, super happy with that. I think there's definitely been a lot of positive progress. And I'm really excited about that kind of trajectory continuing. I also wanted to share my actual weight loss graph. I know that at the beginning of this series, I mentioned I would show some visuals of the weight loss that I've had. So this is the graph of my weight over the last 3 months. And you can see that although I am heading down for the most part, there's a lot of periods of plateau, of things spiking. So I just wanted to kind of highlight that too, that it's not one single stable constant journey. Every single day and every single week is different. It's just making sure that I'm heading in the right direction. So are the habits that I'm implementing heading me in the direction of the body, the person, the mindset that I want to be? And this is telling me yes. So that's it. Thanks for checking in this week, and I will see you next Monday for the week 8 recap. Have a great week.